Over your primed and stenciled surface, begin by troweling on a base color. This is the first color that will be used to create the actual finish. Apply this coat thinly, less than 1/16 of an inch, since more will be added in the second coat later. Next, add in your desired mix color. Skim it randomly into the surface with your trowel, like this, over a manageable area within easy reach. This action will also create secondary blended colors for an attractive effect. When you've got your mix color satisfactorily distributed, pat the surface with the flat side of your trowel, like this, to stipple up and further blend the wet material. With your stipple texture created, lightly knock down the tips with a plastic smoother in random directions. This will create a beautiful stone or tile-like appearance. Sand the texture if desired. Perform an optional color wash if desired. And peel up your grout line stencil. There you have it, a beautiful walkway, balcony, pool deck, porch, and more. Let's take a more detailed look at adding the second color into the finish. Here I have a trowel and I have a lighter color that's on the end. Now what I'm going to do is dab the surface with this lighter color, and I'm just going to do it in a very random way. So here I go. So I just keep tapping, dabbing on my color until I like the way my color is distributed on the surface. I started off with the tip of my trowel first to apply the material. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to blend it in. I'm going to spread it in and get secondary tones. To do that, I'm going to use the edge of my trowel at about a 45-degree angle. So what I'm going to do is just lightly pulling the trowel in different directions. Okay, so just smear it in lightly in an X pattern. And as you can see, I'm purposely leaving 100% of the gray that was down as my base coat. I'm getting almost 100% of the beige, which is my mix color, and I'm getting some nice mixed colors in between. This is giving me visual interest in the surface. That's going to serve me very well in just a minute. Now, to get more of a stone look, I'm going to tap the surface with the flat of my trowel, and I'm going to do it just like this. Take my trowel, press down, and pull up, just like that. Holding my trowel in different directions, this is actually giving me a very nice stipple texture. And at the same time, it's drawing together the colors that I'm putting on the surface. It's blending them for me. Okay, now I'm going to take this smoother. I'm going to fold back the corners so that I don't get lines. And I'm going to use this now, holding it with just 2 fingers. Okay, I want very, very light pressure. If I hold it too strongly and I push too hard, I'm going to smear the material and I'm going to lose the stone finish that I want. So the very easy secret here is just hold it with 2 fingers, and taking some water, I'm going to lightly mist the surface to allow my smoother to easily glide over these peaks, and I'm going to knock them down. So now, again, 2 fingers, very, very light pressure, just knocking over the peaks of this surface. All I want to do is create a nice veined stone-like texture. Okay, now here we have a very realistic stone texture. I could leave it just the way it is and let it dry, but let's say, for instance, that I wanted this to be an interior floor and I wanted it to look more like a ceramic tile or even marble. All I have to do to take it from being stone to marble is just to spray a little bit more water and use my smoother just a little bit more. With this product, you literally can smooth it until you have just the consistency and the texture that suits your decor. I just smooth it until I have a very attractive marbleized texture. Okay, to fully reveal the effect of what I'm trying to achieve, I'm just going to peel up my tape. With just a few simple techniques, this is what you can achieve.